What's going on, you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about how I personally deal with red days and loss as a trader like I did today. So I know I've posted a few videos in the past talking about this much in one day, this much in a week, biggest day ever. And I know a lot of you guys understand this, especially if you've been in the game for a while. And I do mention this a lot, but I have red days too. I've had plenty of red days in the past. I will definitely have more red days in the future. Red days are just an inevitable part of this game that no one can escape. You have to deal with them, and just do your best to keep your head up and learn from the experiences. Okay, so I'm not going to continue to rant here, but I do have a little write-up that I made for you guys that I did also send out to the newsletter as well prior to recording this. So yeah, check this out if you're interested, if you want to know exactly how I lost all this money today. But we will take a look at this. I'm not going to go over exactly how I lost the money today, but if you look at my watch list, if you've been keeping up with the channel, then you can see red pretty much across the board. So it was a pretty red day for your boy. But yeah, it's just accepting them, learning from them, growing from them, and doing your best to navigate future trades and future positions. Okay, so again, we will go over this, read through this with you guys. I want to keep this pretty short. I will read through this and I'll just chime in when necessary, but I feel like I did a pretty good job of summing it up. And yeah, before we do get into this, I will ask you guys to please give the video a like if you do go on to gain value from it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and check out my complete portfolio and newsletter if you want to lose money just like me. All right, so let's get into this. Again, not going to go over the chart today. I just want to read this with you guys and kind of share some just some takeaways that I reflect on after red days like today. All right, so how I deal with red days and loss as a trader. Note, and this is important to understand, I am a swing trader. I identify trends that I'm fundamentally bullish on and establish positions with the intention of holding them for weeks or months. I do not day trade. These tips are not meant for traders or any positions that you don't believe will succeed on a longer term time horizon. Okay, so 1, you'll never play every trade perfectly, no matter how much experience you may have. Never think, shoot, if I sold yesterday, I could have saved X amount today. Or damn, if I bought yesterday, I could have made X amount today. That's a novice mentality. If you're medium to long-term bullish on a position, you need to keep your eyes on the prize and keep your hands strong when times get tough. 2, embrace volatility. The markets work in cycles. What goes up must come down at some point. Corrections are a healthy part of this ecosystem. It shows that the weak are being weeded out and makes room for a more positive overall investor base. 3, this game can be great at times and it can be punishing at times. That's for sure true. That's why I always preach the fact that mental fortitude is such an important characteristic to develop if you want to be a trader. Truly accepting the fact that loss is an unavoidable aspect of this game leads to less stress and better overall performance. Okay, that's a super important part, you guys. And again, I preach this a lot, but you need to prioritize your mental health. This is a very mentally taxing game, so you need to do everything in your ability to take care of your mind, de-stress, because again, this game is super stressful, again, especially on the red days, and it's better for your overall career, for your longevity as a trader, if you do prioritize mental health and yeah, just have an understanding that these things happen. Okay, so 4, it's important to never dwell on bad calls, especially if the culprit was something entirely outside of your control. Example, breaking news. So today I actually did, I experienced this firsthand about as badly as you can with Moderna, if some of you are familiar with that. I will make a video on that right after, so stay tuned for that, but experienced this firsthand today as well on top of a red day. So life throws you curveballs sometimes. You're a fool if you believe that you won't strike out at some point. Okay, you guys, again, curveballs are just a part of this game. There's some things that are just completely outside of your control, and especially those things. Those things especially, you cannot dwell on that because, again, it's outside of your control. There's nothing at all you could have done about it, and there's no point in dwelling on it. All right, so 5, last but not least, you win some, you lose some. That's trading, that's life. Just make sure that you're taking something productive away from every big win or loss so that you can use it to your advantage in future scenarios. Trust me, there will be plenty of them. Keep learning and keep getting those reps in. Practice makes better. All right, and again, this is another thing I always say is just no matter how much time you put into learning. I've been in this game for a long time, and it takes time, trust me, you guys, to find flow, to find success. Everyone has to pay their dues. That's just how it works. Again, a lot of the time there is beginner's luck. Some people can kill it right off the bat, but over time you have to understand that what goes up must come down. There's corrections are an important part of not only stocks and assets, but as a trader as well. Like, they put you in check. Sometimes you get too cocky. Sometimes you feel like you're on fire and you can't fail, and then boom, curveball, you get punched in the face and you see some red. And that's just, it's just knowing how to digest those red days and use them to your advantage for future scenarios. Because again, this is a very long game we're playing. Okay, so understand that and use these red days to your advantage. Remember the sting, remember the pain to hopefully avoid, if it was something that was your fault and within your control, remember the sting, because sometimes it's good to get punched in the face. It makes you not act up next time to get punched in the face. All right, so we will call it there, you guys. Again, keep this one short. One more time, if you want to receive these, this isn't the newsletter. I do obviously send out the daily newsletter. This is just something I do make these write-ups, and I will send it to the newsletter first and just prioritize them prior to making the video and posting the video, obviously. But yeah, check it out if you want to know. A lot of the time I am successful at trading, but again, it's inevitable that we'll have red days. First link in the description, complete portfolio newsletter, exactly as it states, complete breakdown of all calls, all puts, all stock positions, all cryptos. You know the deal. And then again, I send out these as well as a newsletter every single trading day during market hours, talking about the trades I made that day, and just giving you guys more real-time thoughts on my perspective on the market. Okay, so again, appreciate it if you check that out. If not, no worries at all. And please let me know down below what you guys think about this. If you guys had a red day today, again, there was a lot of red across the board today. So wouldn't be surprising. Again, this is just everyone experiences these. So don't feel bad. Don't hang your head. Keep your head up and do better next time. All right, so look forward to talking to you guys down there. And until next time, always remember, you guys, take action, make waves. Peace.